Now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll run with Pollard, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Woodward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Houston touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands. And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes, knock it away.
Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Now it's Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the 1st drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Woodward. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Back to throw. Woodward. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Jackson going to run again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. On 3rd down, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Let's take it inside his own 40. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Woodward. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10. Woodward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets it up past the 35.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Pollard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Pollard. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Woodward looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. He's going to use his legs here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 57 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Texans! Nico Collins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .35 yards that time on the punt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. To throw on 2nd down, Woodward. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Woodward. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
And his pass incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Second down and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Now Jackson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. going to be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Jackson now. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Ravens cut into that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll go option to the short side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Woodward. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a give here to Pollard. A solid stiff arm. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Woodward. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Throwing on first down. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Garcia. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Garcia. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Throwing, Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. On second down, it's Pollard. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And the Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.